up, YouTube? This is jdml, aka Jazz, and welcome back to my channel. Today on the Den Review, we'll be reviewing the Adam's A77x speakers. As a guest, I have Marty Taylor, a sound extraordinaire, not only on the stage, but also in the studio. As you know, in this pandemic, a lot of us are getting mixes done for live streams and for artists. And today we have Marty Taylor. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule and coming and talking to us. So the Adams, you have them in your studio, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell me more about your setup.
So I have them in my studio. I have the Apollo Twin X.
Nice.
I like that a lot. Small for my desktop. I don't have really like a studio like you got. I have just a mix room, so I just needed that. Mm-hmm. I have a controller, Avid Artist Control.
Nice.
With a little monitor, the trash can, and the Adams in there. The Adams really are like really dope. They're very clean, transparent with my setup and everything, so it helps me out a lot. Yeah.
I'm sure. I want to ask, I know I have the A77. I know you have the A7s. What do you think about them?
For me, it's the same thing like for people who's already in the studio game, from the HS8s to the HS5s. To me, it's the same thing. It's almost like the high-end matches the Yamaha. So with the Adams, it just takes, I love the detail and accuracy of the Yamahas, but the Adams, it takes it, and still you can still have fun listening to the mix, but still trust that what you're listening to is going to be transparent through phones. Now my mix is coming through the phones, coming through the Apple. Everything is translating well everywhere. So the difference between these two that I've noticed is the sevens are a lot more clear, but that might be also too because of the bass representation in here. So these are more made for bigger rooms. The A7s are for the smaller rooms, and then at our church we have I want to say it's a smaller below that one.
Speaking of clarity of sound, in my studio right now, I have the Motu 828ES right now. Do you have any suggestions as to what I could add to my setup to even have a more clearer sound?
To me right now, the Adams, we're not getting paid by Adams or anything
No.
We're just trying to help people get their dreams done with the tools and everything that we're using. So for me, the good thing about me, I'm not all the way a studio engineer, I'm a live engineer. So I kind of approach the studio world as a regular consumer. So to me, what you need really is a good, clean interface. That could be the Apollo XX, X6, the X8.
Those are nice.
Focusrite.
Yeah.
The Scarlett stuff is actually a pretty decent one. We forgot about the Apogee. And all that stuff,
Apogee's good too.
Barmy. But really the popular brands that's, to me in my ears, Apollo, and their perfect mating is the Adams. Now, of course, we got to tell people too, we got to educate everybody. They think they could just, and I was the one of them too, where you like got my speakers, got my interface, like Jazz said, let's just throw them up. Try to treat your room as much as you can, because that will help out. My Adams, they're great speakers, but they sing because they're in a treated room. So it's like, that's going to help those three things: your interface, the speakers, and then your room treatment, acoustic treatment.
Cool. Yeah. I know we were just talking, I need to add a ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I didn't realize a lot of that plays reflection off desk.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm mixing, I purposely try to mix at a lower level just so I don't have as much smacking off the walls.
I know we're kind of bouncing, but that's how we operate as us creators. But
yeah.
That's another thing with the Adams. I can listen to music longer and mix longer because they're so flat at all volumes. Some monitors you have to crank it to even start to hear the full frequency range of it. The Adams, no matter those, the sevens, they fill up the room and they fill up the frequency range no matter what level. So now you could mix a little quieter, which means you can mix longer. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like them as well too. It's another. I forgot about that, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody was really talking like that at first. It was all Dyne Audios.
I know. I'm guilty of the Dyne Audios. I still want that big, I'll show it in the description. That big Dyne Audio fancy setup. I still want it. It got like 6 speakers on it.
I've done several mix edits from the car to your house. You gotta go put it in the car, whatever. I almost learned my speakers now where I kind of trust. I really don't even go to the car. It's kind of almost that. You feel that confident with
Yeah.
Adams. You guys have to drop. Like,
Yeah.
or just go to your music store, take your source music there, and try whatever. But you have to try them. I feel that confident mixing with Adams now. You know.
Yeah. I like them. They're definitely an improvement and update to my studio. Yeah. Well, Marty, thank you so much for being on my show today. I appreciate it. You gotta stop by again.
Yep.
We gotta show up in your studio.
Yep. Bring the
at
world
some
famous
point.
jazz.
Whatever.
This studio is amazing, y'all.
What? Thank you,
This
man.
inspires me coming here every single time.
Oh man, I will
Every
just
single
keep
time.
coming. Keep coming.
Every
Well, this has been a Den review with JDML. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share, also hit the bell so you get notifications when I have more episodes coming up. I'll see you next time. Peace!